Welcome to BizClass. This tutorial explains what needs to be done in the employment step of the bizzdynamics app. The step is used to set employment cost assumptions, which will be used in the learning simulator. Our second step in the bizzdynamics app is to employ your people. Our first decision in the employment section is that we need to decide whether the people are going to be overheads, classified as overheads, or cost of sales. In this model, cost of sales doesn't apply because that is usually attributed to a model that would be, say, manufacturing or services. So let's get back here. I've set up 2 employees just for speed purposes, but let me show you what I needed to do. I needed to allocate the position. I needed to say how many people were going to be in that position. I had a start date. You don't need to complete the end date. The model assumes that these people will be with you all the time. However, should you wish to have a contract situation, a start date and an end date is an ideal way of accommodating that situation. Then of course you need to add the monthly cost to company and any allowance that has that you are going to provide, and then you would simply add the position by saving this, and the results would appear in the summary table where you can see there's the monthly costs which have accumulated to annual costs, and you'll notice that it's a 5% increase year on year, and that was because I decided in the adjustments section to provide a 5% adjustment on each year going forward in the forecast period. I could have done that by position, although I chose to do it for all employees, as you can see what I did there, but you have that choice. So you can also go into the base dynamics tab and you can adjust the salary. So for example here we can say, well, maybe this should be 100,000, and then we could save the changes, and we can go back up here and we can see the costs have changed already. Now while this is being done here, let's see what's happened in the trading account. You can see that if I go to the trading account here, you'll see that there's the number of days that we've worked, and here's the expenses that are starting to build up in the trading account. Obviously we're in deficit, and that's because there's no income. And while we're here, let's go and have a look at the bank balance. So if we go to the funding calculator, we look at the bank balance, and you can see the bank balance has the deficit has accumulated, and you'll notice that interest has started to kick in as well. We'll explain the interest calculation in the reports at a later stage, but you can see that this is the deficit bank balance that is forecasted until we bring some income into this model. So let's go back to the employment tab and sign out, because I think it's a fairly easy way to set up your employees. This short video explained the process to complete the employment step in the bizzdynamics app. For assistance on other steps, go to bizzbean.com and look for the appropriate tutorial.